Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I have another flashlight review for you. Today we're looking at the Thrunite TH20 headlamp, and this is my favorite headlamp, and there's one big reason as to why, which I'll get to in a minute. But I also wanted to note, as you saw in the title, this is also not just a review, but also a giveaway video. So at the end, I'm going to give you information on how to enter into winning this exact headlamp. Reason being is I got two of them. I want to try this both in cool white as well as neutral white, and I fell in love with the neutral white version, so I'm going to give away the cool white one. Don't need two of them. So yeah, stay tuned. At the end of the video, I'll give you information on that. So what we have here is another headlamp from Thrunite, and what's really cool about this one compared to the other versions that they come out with before is this has a ramping function, which I am a huge fan of. All right, we'll talk about that in just a second. Let's see what comes with the light. What's interesting is that this has a spare housing piece, which actually holds the light, all right, inside of its headband, okay, because this is a headlamp, all right. It does have an adjustable strap. As it came, it fit my head perfectly. I didn't have to adjust anything. What's really nice, too, is that now you have the material that goes against your actual forehead, so the rubber's not touching your forehead, all right, and it does contour depending on the shape of your forehead. Super comfortable, very lightweight. One thing that I would really recommend, though, in the future, if Thrunite's watching this video, is to put slots in these the rubber arms, just a little cutout here on both sides, so that you're able to pull this out easily, okay, pop this whole thing out and use it as like a pocket light, or use it in your hand, so it's a little bit more versatile. I love it as a headlamp, but I would love to be able to also throw this in the pocket and not use this whole strap if I didn't want to. So yeah, so besides that, of course, you're also going to get your spare O-rings here and all your paperwork. All right, now the price on these is 30 bucks, and I'm actually really surprised because I thought these would end up costing more. What I mentioned before is this has a ramping function. All right, so here's how this works. And by the way, it's running on a single AA battery. Let's open this up and show you that real quick. All right. So there we go. And I have a cheapo dollar store battery in here. It's still been running very nicely. Okay. Make sure we don't cross thread that. So when this is on your head, there's normally on both sides here. Okay, so imagine this is mounted to my forehead right now. You're getting an over the head view. You can rotate this whole thing up or down, so it goes completely 90 degrees into the air, which is perfect if your power goes out. You can put this on and aim it straight up in the air, and any room you walk into, anywhere you go, it's going to light up the entire room, which is an awesome feature. And of course, you can angle this straight out or down at whatever angle you want. All right, so it's naturally pointing where you want it to point. That is awesome. Very easy to use, right? So the one side has a clicky button. Very simply, all you do is hold it down, and that goes into the lowest mode, which is our Firefly mode, okay, which is in this case 0.3 lumens, and you get a 14-day runtime. Then my favorite function here is once you hold this button down, it will slowly ramp all the way up through a multitude of different modes until it gets to its peak where it blinks. That means it's at its top mode. So this is going anywhere from 1.6 lumens all the way up to 230 lumens. So each time you push and hold this button down, it's going to go down, and at any point in time you could stop and push it again, it'll go back up. All right, go all the way back down. So you can get that perfect light mode. All right, I love ramping functions on lights. Back in the day, when I was on candle power forums and I had a little bit more time to look into flashlight stuff, custom flashlights that had this feature were like in the thousands of dollars. It'd be like $1,500 for a flashlight that ramps up and down. It is an awesome feature. You can get just the perfect amount of light and not have to worry about 3 or 4 different light modes. Sometimes you want light that's in between, say, low and medium, or medium and high. So now you can get that mode you want, which is awesome. Now, as far as memory mode, when you shut this thing off and turn it back on, it will remember the mode, but only when you're in a ramping function. Okay, in other words, it won't memorize the low light mode, the Firefly mode. Okay, again, all you have to do is hold it down to go right to that. And then the other modes, if at any point in time you can double click it to go to turbo, which is the full 250 lumens. So that's the max for this light, is 250 lumens. You get an hour-and-a-half runtime. They're saying, I think it was 93 minutes or something. I actually tested this, and it was exactly an hour and a half on a dollar store battery. So I assume if I throw a lithium AA in there, it'll be even better. All right. Now, once you double click and go right into your turbo mode, you can double click again to do SOS. Again, being a headlamp, it's nice to have the SOS feature. So let's say you're out in the woods or something, you can just keep this on. You can point it behind you. You know, you can wear this backwards on your head and point it backwards if you want to. So if you're, you know, walking, trying to find something, God forbid you ever actually need SOS, which most of us will never do in our entire life, it's still a nice little function. You could throw this on your trunk if your car was, you know, stranded somewhere, and keep that flashing for SOS. So that's basically the functions. Hold it down for our Firefly, ramp it basically to whatever you want at any point in time. Double click for turbo, double click again for our SOS. No strobe on this. I would like to see strobe incorporated. I would much prefer strobe over SOS, and I think a lot of people would as well. So again, if Thrunite's listening to this video, ditch the SOS, put strobe in here, and you're gonna have the perfect headlamp. It's lightweight, it's easy to use, it's affordable. At 30 bucks, that thing is amazing. And above all, it's running on a single AA battery, which everyone is a fan of. So let's zoom in here, take a look at our LED, and you can see our stippled reflector in there. All right, this is running on a Cree XPL V6. All right, just really nice. Now I'm assuming that perhaps in the future, like people out there who want more than 250 lumens, maybe they'll make a CR123 version of this headlamp. It could still be very lightweight, obviously, but with the lithium in there, you can pump out a little bit more power. So we'll see where the future goes, but I am totally in love with this this headlamp. It is awesome. The ramping feature really is a big sell for me. I really like it, and so does my wife. She really loves that feature. So yeah, definitely a fan of the TH20. So now that I have the neutral version, which I'm going to be using quite frequently, this might actually replace my car emergency headlamp that I always keep in my bob bag. I'm going to give this one away to you guys, all right? So someone else can experience this for free. So just like all the other giveaways, what's easiest to do? Comment, right? So post a comment in this video. Today is Saturday, so I'm going to post this video today, and you guys will be able to you know, start commenting today, and it'll run until next Saturday. So I don't know the date offhand. I'll put it down, actually put it right there, right up top. That's when the contest ends, and I'll do the random comment picker, and we'll get a winner. So good luck to everyone out there. I'm very excited to actually give this away. The two winners for the last flashlight giveaway were very appreciative. I really enjoyed that. Sometimes, you know, someone wins, they send an address, and once they get their thing, I never hear from them again. But both winners from the last one are just really nice guys. So super cool when someone, because it is random, when someone happens to win who really appreciates it, it makes it that much more fun for me. But anyway, that's all. So there's a review and the giveaway information. Good luck again to everyone who participates, and I'll talk to you guys maybe next Sunday to let you know who won. And if not, you know, Saturday night or Sunday, it'll be soon after, Monday or Tuesday or something. I won't let you guys hang too long without finding out who the winner is. But there you go. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care.